Okay, this is a voiceover. That's because I need to apologize for missing footages, that you will be unable to see the second row of black and the row of white that I have done. I have no updates for that. That is because those footages were corrupted and I am unable to use them. So I apologize for that. But let me just say this, that there was nothing new. I did exactly like I had done in the previous row. I finished it off, closed off the stitch, changed the color, and climbed up to the next row and continued. So that's what I have done, just like I had done previously and showed. I apologize for the missing footages, and that is the second row of black and this row of white. I don't have any videos showing the updates for those, but I am here now. I am finishing off the row of white, which is actually the 5th row of the bilum wave stitch. So we have now 5 rows up the sides of the bilum, and this is what it is looking like. As you can see, it has grown. It is now looking like a bag, actually like a boat. But the walls of the actual bilum bag have, you can see them now. So it has grown a lot with these 2 rows so far that I have done. So now I will do 2 rows of the black again. That's the color profile that I wanted to do. All right, let's keep going. Okay, as you can see, we are now here at the very last stitch of the white thread, and I'm going to finish this off, this row off, and I'm going to finish this row off and close it off, do that connection to the first stitch, close it off, and then, okay, instead of coming back here, now I will go into this first stitch where I have the marker. That is the very first stitch of the white this row. So I'm going to go in like this and then make that connection, and then come back and make that connection, and close it off. Finish off this row. So that's that, and then we will change color back to black again. So that's the connection. This row is finished. The row of white is finished, and I'm going to change the color back to black thread again to continue on with the 2 rows of with the first row of the black, and then I will do another second row of the black. Now that we have closed it, I'm going to do a color change and to start the thread. When I start the 6th row, and I'm changing to black. So I come in just like the white thread comes in, and then I do this to do the, like I had done previously, the same exact thing. I do this to create a loop. I leave this much thread at the end, which I'm going to thread in and do neatly later. Then I go back in where I came out from, just to be able to create the first loop to start the, and as you can see, I am creating a loop by doing that to start the first stitch. And this is the loop. I come from below and then do my first stitch for the bilum wave for this new row. Okay, now I have the first stitch done, and then I continue as normal. Go into the bottom loop, pick up the next available eye, just like I have been doing all along, as normal. It's a little tricky when you are starting. The threads are a bit loose, but as you go along, it becomes more firm and it's more, and you will pull and fix it as you go along like this. So that's the second stitch of this new row. Okay, I am just going to continue now and go around again like normal. This is after 5 stitches, and then now I am going to round the corner. Nothing special about rounding the corner. I do exactly like I have done over here, and I just continue taking each stitch and rounding the corner, and then I will continue. Just thought I would show you what it's looking like now. I'm going to put my remote control in here into the bag to keep the shape. So it's easier for me to work with. As you can see, this is what it's looking like now. And then I just continue. I round the corner, then I come all the way around. I will do 2 rows of the black just like I did over here. Go into the bottom loop, then pick up the next available eye. You form the loop. This is the loop. When you do that, you are also forming the loop on the top, the loop that you will come into. Then you come from bottom up into the loop and finish off that stitch. And then when you finish off the stitch, you automatically form the bottom loop again. And you continue, go into that bottom loop, pick up the next available eye, form the top loop, then come into the top loop. And that's exactly how you do rounding the corners also. Nothing special, the same old bilum weave technique. Okay, that's what it's looking like now. And I'll just continue on.